Hello and welcome. It's me, Percita, and this is Percita'S Paradox. Thank you so much for joining me. I greatly appreciate you today. And if you are new, as always, I'm going to tell you thank you so much for joining me because I appreciate you. My OGs, you already know the drill. We are ready, set to go and make it happen like nobody's business, as always. Today I come to you because I'm super excited. We are in our almost midpoint of our fitness challenge, and it's time for some new moves. It's time for some new food. It's time for you to showcase your best self. We're coming into our period where I'm going to say you should really be looking pretty good. I mean, I've been, I won't say naked, but I've absolutely been showing off the body that I have built, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. How about you? Are you doing what you need to do, or have you been slacking? Either way, at this point, I'm going to tell you, summer should be getting whatever the body is that you have, and I want you to show it off. Feel good about your goals and aspirations, but also feel good about where you are right now. I have a plenty idea of what I'm going to do for my birthday in September, because let's just be real, that is like what we all kind of like put our goals around. Typically, especially for females, it's always like my birthday, my birthday, my birthday. I personally like to just be okay on my birthday because I'm usually going to be doing absolutely nothing. I don't do a lot of turn up on my birthday. I'm usually traveling, and in that I usually just kind of kick back. But this year I'm going to go all out and do some extra stuff. I'm pretty excited about it. And yeah, I might actually be showing off the bod a little bit more. So I'm going to go in even harder on my goals and make it work. So I have been doing all of the sacrificing and making sure I am on task. Today, I am really like recouping from me having, I don't know what you call it, like whatever it is, the extraction, when they pull out the tooth that they're going to put an implant in. Basically, I need an implant. So my face looks a little puffy. That's why. I'm not going to tell you which side, because if you can't see it, then let's not talk about it. But if you can, I just wanted to put it out there to let you know that I'm a little puffed because of surgery last week, and it takes forever for me to recover. But long story short, I'm feeling good, and I'm ready for you to feel good as well. You guys were on me, oh my God, about like new moves, but your girl was on family vacay, and we usually go for about 10 days, so that was like something that took over a lot of my life. I apologize. I was going to upload videos while I was gone, but because of where I was, I just didn't feel like I wanted to stress about if they were getting up and the time differential was going to work, so I just didn't. So my apologies. But today, here we go. We are ready. Fitness challenge. I believe this is 5, right? 4 or 5. I think it's 5. Right now I'm going to go with 5. So, things we want to cover. I'm going to submit all of these over to you actually tonight. So, this video should be going up on the Wednesday. The only reason why it will not go up on Wednesday, and if it comes up on this Thursday instead of the Wednesday, it's because YouTube was just mean to me. So I'm putting that out there right now. It's not that I'm late. It's just because of the way that I'm uploading this part of the video, or I should say this particular video. But what we want to go over in this video about our food is you really want to hone in on, please, oh please, don't stop eating. Please make sure that you are not playing with the intermittent fasting. Watch your caffeine. Make sure that you are not overdoing it. Make sure that you are literally not drinking caffeine before you eat this go round. This is hot season. Typically when you're this hot, you want to get all of your nutrients in. If you can get them in before 10 o'clock, beautiful thing. Beautiful thing, beautiful thing. My coffee drinkers, if you really just feel like you have to have a cup of coffee, I need you to have it as black as possible. And instead of your standard mug, I want you to give me half of that, right? Because I don't want you to suppress your appetite. I want to make sure that you're eating. So if you've been playing with the intermittent fasting, try your best to eat, because what you also want to do is cycle. So let me be real clear. If you've been doing one thing, I need you to do something completely different, because this is the time where your body should be kind of plateauing, and it knows what you're going to do, and it knows what to expect. So you have to get up and do something a little different. I know that we've been talking about me hiking and coming up with different types of cardios. I hope that you're also doing that. Anything and everything is fair game as long as you're getting at least 15 minutes of it in. You also want to pull back on the idea of over drinking, right? So if you're drinking your meals, I want you to try your best to start chewing. I want you to make sure that that esophagus is working. I want you to make sure that you are absolutely letting your small and large intestines do their thing. Because I promise you, when it's hot, you literally want to do one or two things. You either want to eat or you want to sleep. Okay? It's just the way it is. And I will tell you that your girl did enough of that. I didn't know, side note, that like the hammock was life. Like literally where I was, there was a hammock. And when I tell you that my family and I were fighting over this hammock, it was unbelievable. And keep in mind, we were in a beautiful villa and it was huge and all of that great stuff. But it was this hammock that was killing the game. It was fantastic. Anyway, side note, had to just tell you that. Outside of that, make sure you're keeping all your stresses at bay. If you got to tell people to go to hell, tell people to go to hell and keep it pushing. You want to make sure that you are staying really, really abreast in regards to your sleep. I don't know about you, but I'm flashing. Like I am really, really, really menopause. And I'm like tripping that I'm like really, really feeling menopause right now. So if you are like me and you're really flashing a lot, I want you to be conscious that there's some things that you can hit me in the chat on your Google Doc, or you can send me an email and I'll send you over some things that I'm doing for that, because your girl is really understanding that I am getting older and I am embracing it. But it is crazy because I did not know that I was going to get hit with it all at once. So there's that. So we talked about the stress. We also want to discuss just the premise of literally decompressing. And your decompression can come in multitudes of forms, but make sure that you're doing it. If you need to communicate with people about the way that you're feeling, keeping your emotions at bay are also going to be great. If you are like me and you're also trying to make sure that you're keeping your water weight off, you definitely want to watch all of the activities that you do, but you also want to increase that cardio just by a little bit. I just said 15 minutes, but if you're having a water retention issue, make sure that you're doing a little bit more. Other than that, you got the drill. You already know. You get your food. Make sure you're on task with that. If there's something on the menu that you really don't like, you see how I called it a menu, not a diet? Hey, if it's something on the menu that you do not like, hit me in your Google Doc so I can specifically address you and your concerns. Everyone else, let's go. It's time. We're on go season. We got 2 months. 2 months to really look absolutely fantastic. If you are traveling, then please make sure that you are doing your best to stay on task. If you just don't care because you're literally going to know that you're going to be eating, or your birthday's coming, or special holiday, or family vacay, or whatever it is, do your best to make sure that you are eating whole meals. Don't over drink it, meaning water. Don't over water it. Just make sure you're eating whole meals. If they're not so whole meals, then do your best to get the whole meals. And if they're just really crazy meals, then divide them up. Okay? If you're having cocktails, make sure that you're having a glass of water with every cocktail to try to dilute that as much. And please make sure that you're having at least 16 ounces of water before you go to bed. Other than that, enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you are not a part of the fitness challenge and you're like, girl, what are you talking about this whole video? Girl, I'm talking about the fitness challenge to the people who are actually in the fitness challenge. So I apologize if you're not in it and you want to get in it. I'm going to open it back up in September. Otherwise, I do apologize because this video is all about that. And I didn't say it at the top because I promise you, I just forgot. But that's what this is about. So thank you so much for joining me. I greatly appreciate you. As always, remember to like, share, and comment. If you can be so kind as to follow me on my other platforms, I'll leave the information here. Living Percita is the handle. And of course, before you can do any of those things, I need you to do 3 things. And those 3 things are: live life authentic. As always, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. I'm on my way out. I'm going to meet some friends, so I'm rushing. But know that I love you. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.